Raj, urgent news!
Hey, yo, Timmy, what'd it be?
I don't know how to say this, but we gotta go.
This is Teen Critics, Episode 4, A New Hope, starring me, Tim O'Connor, and
Raj Rawal, how are you today?
And with special guest, nobody!
Anyways,
Today,
we are in our AMC uniform because we smell like popcorn and we did 9-hour illegal slave shifts.
he's lying. That's because we didn't.
We did 6.
It was 6,
Yeah.
not 9, because that's just
illegal
cruel.
and cruel.
Absolutely.
But we
That's
smell like
tomorrow.
popcorn and we watched Pirates 3. It's the day after it
That is
out.
the finale of today's episode.
The part
but first,
three. But first, let's
Raj,
get
fill us in on a little movie called 28 Weeks Later.
28
in a
weeks
minute.
later. Basically, in a minute, if you've seen 28 Days Later, go watch this movie. I had that whole entire rant on how sequels kind of suck now and really don't have any purpose. But this movie I thought would have no purpose, but it comes from the approval of Danny Boyle, the director of the original, and freaking Alex Garland. They produced this one. It had such a realistic factor to it. It was just awesome. And I actually got scared at parts. I was like, you could ask anyone. It was awesome. It was creepy. Watch the second one, and all I'm saying, 28 months later, question mark. Basically, but with 28 Days Later, you could X that out, because it doesn't equal pain.
I
Go
like
watch
this.
28 Weeks Later right now.
Anyway,
Awesome.
moving on.
Kick-assness.
Another sequel in the summer of sequels, because it is indeed a summer of sequels, because there's just...
And the summer of 3.
The Hollywood just doesn't, they don't like originality anymore. It's just, meh. So I saw a little movie called Shrek 3, kids movie.
Say it the right way. Shrek the...
Shrek the Third, if you will. It was surprisingly pretty good. It was. I didn't like the second one that much. I thought this was better than the second one. A little more story oriented. The characters came, a little bit of a character fluctuation, which I don't really like. But overall, feel good movie.
Feel good movie.
Yeah.
I heard there's like dragon ogre crossbreeding.
Oh
going on.
well, yeah, but that's whatever.
That's
it's
wrong.
still a feel good movie, and it's like it still keeps the witty kind of humor to it. The second one lost a little bit.
Bad pop culture references.
Yeah, it's not as good as the first one, but definitely watchable. If you want lazy summer day, you're like, hey,
On a lazy Sunday?
yes,
You can wake up in the late afternoon.
You wake up in the late afternoon and you call up Parnell just to see how he's doing,
and then you go hello.
and then you say, hello.
And you go,
I don't want to see the Chronicles of Narnia. We're seeing Shrek, and that's our final decision.
Is it worth seeing? Because I saw the
see
first
it.
20 minutes.
And that's the end of that discussion.
What,
which
Shrek
moves us
the
in.
Third?
Yes.
Oh, well, then let's go
Raj,
to the thing.
I'm going to draw on your face.
I'm going to tape your face.
You don't understand. Like, this, I have a pen in my hand, and there's an urge. Anyway.
I should draw inappropriate things. Okay, well, we saw this. We saw this yesterday.
What's
we went at
this?
3:15.
We can barely even see that. I'm going to write it on a bigger piece.
Write
of
it
paper.
bigger. Okay, so basically, the thing with Pirates 3, Tim and I, we really went into the movie expecting nothing at all. I'm not really anticipating anything with sequels after that, because after Spider-Man 3 broke our hearts, which I thought was a little better the third time, by the way, but we were just like, okay, you know what, it's gonna be random, and it came out at a random time. We didn't even know about it, so it was kind of like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles journey. If you watch it on its own, we were like,
All of a
let's
sudden,
go
it was
see
like, oh wait,
3.
Pirates is out now.
I was like, oh, let's go see it. Oh,
Oh, and speaking of which, it's I think it's going to do horribly in the box office.
Oh, we were just working?
was dead. Nobody was watching it.
completely dead. Like, we didn't get off or anything like that. We were just chilling there, like, oh yeah, customers. There weren't even any rushes, right? When you think all the kids were coming, you're like, oh no, 28 kids packed. But it was surprisingly decent. Now, you guys know I'm an elitist and hate everything the second film stands for and everything it is.
The second one was bad.
Horrible.
My first review for it, I gave it a B. Upon further viewings, I don't know what I was thinking. It's definitely C.
D.
Definitely.
D for
Okay,
bad.
but we just saw Pirates 3. Contracts from hell.
Okay, let's get to the bad first.
Okay.
Get to the bad.
Here's my issue with it. It had major story and character development issues. Major. First of all, the entire movie is based around basically these contracts that the pirates are making between each other. There's actually a scene where they do trades, like from people. There's okay, I'm on your side now. I'm on your side. No, wait, I'm gonna betray you. Basically, there's Will Turner, who's Orlando Bloom's character.
Oh, he was
listen.
So freaking him.
He decides oh, I'm gonna save my father, who I met for 3 minutes in the second movie. I'm going to abandon Johnny Depp and Keira Knightley, who I've been crazily infatuated with since my childhood. But screw them. I'm gonna save my crustacean dad, who dumb.
He looks disgusting.
Just stupid.
Disgusting.
A dumb way to drive this story. But
Calypso.
Oh yeah,
that was the stupidest thing ever. What the hell was going on with that?
A tiny minor character from the second one was oh, she's a god. We decided
she becomes Crabs. Sorry about spoilers. She becomes all these. What was the deal with the whole trippy ass Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, the sequel scene with the boat where you think he's in purgatory?
No, that was a good part about Pirates 3. It had some really crazy imagery,
the ocean.
The first half of the movie. There's some really cool imagery in there. I'm like, whoa, am I watching Lord of the Rings or is this Pirates?
Well, when he's on the boat and it's nighttime and they start going down, he's like, you're gonna kill us all, Barbosa, da 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 da. I didn't get what was going on in the movie. This is my thing. Oh, and he can agree with me. Davy Jones is probably the worst introduced and developed character I think I've seen in any franchise film / film. And he's unnecessary.
Next to Anakin Skywalker in the prequel trilogy. Because I hate him.
Hayden Christensen, yes, but Bill Nighy, the thing with him is he's a freaking good-ass actor, and in this movie he has all these squids and tentacles, and there was this scene with him where he started crying, and he was like, I thought I had your heart, and he turns into a human, and you see his dreads.
I hate it when they do this. They take evil guys, and they're like, wait, he's not really evil, he's just a victim. That's why I hated the prequels, because then Darth Vader is not he's not a victim, he kills people because he likes killing people. So if you're gonna make a villain, and you're gonna make him if you're gonna make the audience pity him, first of all, you take away from the villain because he's no longer a strong character, and second of all, you take away from the good guys. You're like, but wait, you're killing a guy.
The thing about Pirates 3 is they were like, oh, okay, but the freaking thing about it is, why were there multiple Johnny Depps? I don't get creeped out by anything. There's
another spoiler, Raj.
Where Depp comes out. That's not spoiling the movie. Depp comes out of the wall and you see his brain. That was cool. That scared the living of me.
It was cool though.
It was okay. Okay. Did we get the bad? Go get on the good.
Here's the verdict on Pirates 3.
Okay.
The verdict is we went in there expecting to rip the thing apart.
I thought I was gonna rip it apart.
I came out thinking, okay, that was decent. I was entertained. The fight scenes were good.
Yeah.
The second one's fight scenes were just stupid.
They didn't go on for freaking 3 hours like they did in the second one with one squid coming back to life 16 times and Jerry Bruckheimer.
Oh, that's another story. And I was like, oh yeah, that thing's dead.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an annoying plot point. We're gonna kill it. So
Will Turner, I wanted to slap
okay, so here's the verdict. Badly constructed story.
Very.
Badly developed characters.
Horrible dialogue. Bad.
No, it wasn't that.
No, it was.
Here's the deal.
Horrible.
Here's the deal. They again, like in the second one, they wrote Johnny Depp's dialogue like Johnny Depp acted it instead of Johnny Depp being the character and playing off of dialogue, which made it bad.
Oh, and there's a cool cameo in it, by the way.
Oh yeah.
That's not
well, everybody knows about that.
No.
Keith Richards.
Fine, Keith Richards. Keith Richards is in it.
Okay, verdict
as Jack Sparrow's dad.
I'd say C.
I'd give it a C. Yeah, I can live.
Nice, solid 70%.
It was a fun 71 even. People are even gonna be like, oh wow, you graded higher. You know what? This is my thing about it. I think the fact that I hate the second one so much. This completely different. It was a fun popcorn movie. It was long as hell though.
Oh yeah,
it was way. My tummy was growling. Tim left the theater for 2 minutes, and
so that's the verdict on Pirates 3. Basically, see it because it's there, but don't get crazy about it.
See 28 weeks later because it's a lot better. No, but Pirates 3, whatever you're gonna do, don't watch Pirates 2 if you seriously watch it. But also, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Screw that. We're done here from Teen Critics.
So you stay classy.
Tim O'Connor and Roger Wall.
Planet Internet. You stay
Not
classy.
Internet. You gotta. Wait, no, stop hitting me. I'm gonna get something. Stop hitting me.
That's for duct taping me.
Hello? Mom!
This is for duct taping me. Ow, my muscle!
I'm going to be home right now because it seems like the episode is now over. so I can go home. You,
That's for duct taping me.
Mama, you are going to be on the internet.
That's for duct taping me.
I'm going to be on the internet. I gotta go.